Alright folks, welcome to video number 8, and in this video, as the previous videos, we'll be opening the package, seeing what's inside and using that to draw something or other. There's the big box of mystery packages. Who knows what's inside? Nobody. It's right there on the top. Easy peasy, easy life. What's package number 8? Now this one, it's not liquid, it's quite solid, doesn't make any sounds. Damn, this one is wrapped up tight. Huh? Well, it's a pink. Another box to invade and find out, but it's Chinese. It's made by Precision Industries company. Some sort of stamp maybe? Pink. It's just got a lot of Chinese words and characters on there, which I do not know what they mean. There's a logo here, so if anyone view watching knows what this is, feel free to preempt my silly attempts to get this open. Alright. What we got here, it looks like, is some sort of pink ink. I assume it's pink ink because it doesn't say what it is on the bottle. It could be pomegranate juice. Ah! Closer inspection of the box does reveal it is indeed ink. It was hidden amongst all the other gibberish. Sorry, words. TWSBI. Alright, so I've done a bit of research on this and had to get some notes because, yeah, this is quite complicated. Basically, the company is quite a big company from China, is TWSBI, which stands for, well, SWT. Those initials mean whole of the three cultures, and there's alternative meanings also to do with calligraphy. And the BI is literally writing instruments. So it's everything to do with writing and calligraphy, and they make fountain pens, they make fountain pen ink. And I'm guessing this is fountain pen ink of the pink persuasion. Now, also, this is a limited edition ink, the pink one, and it's to do with a very famous Chinese novel from the 18th century. It is A Dream of the Red Chamber, and it was written by, here we go, Cao Xieqing. Yeah? I don't know if I got that right or not, but let's try again. Cao Xieqing, and he was a writer that broke a lot of conventions with this novel, and it's regarded as one of the 4 great novels of Chinese literature. And the company, TWSBI, they took some of the descriptions from the book of the buildings and the colors, and they made a series of 6 inks. It's a limited edition, so this is one of them, this is the pink one. Pretty interesting. Let's see how we get on. Alright friends, Welcome to challenge number 8, where we are using some pink ink. It's a lovely shade of pink. I would say it's similar to the color of rosé wine, hence why I chose to draw roses. I don't know how this is gonna go, so slightly nervous. Yes, slightly nervous. As you could probably tell, as opposed to a professional draftsman who would have an inkwell of the finest porcelain, I am not using an inkwell. I am using the bottle that was supplied as an inkwell. I don't use inks often, and usually I've been using them to write, not try to draw. Pretty nice lines. The colors are changing as they dry. It's pretty nice. I think I'm gonna go a little wild in a minute just to see what the range is like. It's nice. It feels nice to draw. I'm using the G-Pen, I think. G-Pen. The ones that is popular with manga artists to do details. Well, medium range details. The reason I'm using this one is because I was given it as a part of last year's challenge, and to be fair, I enjoyed using it. So if you're going for an all-purpose nib, you could do a lot worse. No, I find it slightly difficult to talk when I'm trying to concentrate. If I was drawing something that wasn't very taxing, well, let's just say my hand would know what to do, it was semi-automatic, then probably I would have no qualms about just letting loose of dialogue. Like if I get in trouble with a picture that I'm drawing, I start to try to think of a way to get out of that trouble. And I'm sure as everyone that's ever tried to concentrate knows, sometimes you just need a minute to quietly consider your options. Before you get into more trouble. Like for example, this so-called rose at the moment looks a little bit too much like a piece of meat. I need to know which lines I need to add or try to subtract to help it stop looking like that. Well, while I'm here, let's talk a little bit about these inks. So the Chinese inks, they're based on inspired by the colors which are present in the novel of a very famous classical Chinese author. So personally, I really like the old flowy Chinese dress style from before the Mongols took over, and this flowy style is still represented in the Chinese opera. It's also very good for drawing. I'm having trouble here. What's going on here? Problem is I'm trying to draw roses which are covered by other roses. So I got myself into a bit of a pickle with my lack of composition, and no one to blame for that but myself. So I'm just trying to somehow try and get myself out of it. At the same time, giving these inks a good going over, seeing what they're capable of. Yeah, a lot of these challenges I'm running into the monochrome wall, where I think some of the problems I'm having would be solved if only I had more colors to play with. Then again, nobody knows for sure, do they? Hard to tell sometimes what it's gonna look like before it dries. There is that moment where it kind of comes together before it dries, and then when it dries it just turns flat. Sometimes you get that. Very disappointing. Bit messy. See if you can rescue some of the details. Yeah, it seems like once they dry, they don't stay very dark. So the best you're gonna get is a kind of the definition of pink. It doesn't go into mauve, lilac, purple. I'd say this is the pinkest ink that I think I ever did see. So you can make darker bits by going just stir crazy. The thing is, I don't know how they'll look when they dry out. I'm slightly worried about that. So composition wise, I wouldn't give myself many points for this one. But on the other hand, if the goal was to avoid total failure, oh crap, then maybe, just maybe, this was in fact what we have achieved. Load this up with the ink. See if we can't make some layers upon layers of dark matter. Yeah, we're just trying to rescue the composition now by introducing counterbalance Elements. Alright, well, what can I say about this one? The inks are lovely. The color is very pink. The reason I paused there is because I had to think about it for a second. And it is pink, it's very pink. It's got the reddish pink, it's got the slightly yellowish pink. In fact, when you think of a rose color, this is pretty much there. It definitely does look more yellow before it dries, less warm. It turns into a standard hot pink kind of color. Should I add some shade to this? Alright, I guess I'll stop it there.